You're not trying to knock head amongst friends?
No, I'm only trying to solve issues.
2.
Take your time.
1.
Considering the fact that she's quite old, I expect a lot more maturity from her.
21 days left, you know.
So there's more hope for the cream ship.
There's a cream ship?
I think it's my mouth. This my mouth too sharp. It's too sharp. I think so.
I didn't want to say anything about the letter because I wasn't sure about it. Nothing there at all for you.
For Adekunle side. I don't see her for this house.
Immersed in the party last night, and then you followed her after the party to the closet to get some more.
Hereby issued a strike each. You are hereby issued a strike.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Still the fun pop with Lillian. Today's own hot it choke. Starting with a strike, but anyways, we'll get to that later. So Ebuka, started the show by asking Shawzy about his reign and why he went ahead, the BFF choice of his, and being that Kim wasn't happy that she wasn't picked as one of the BFF, what inspired his choice. And Shawzy said anyways he didn't want sheep, being that you cannot just pick one person and leave the other sheep, that they might even distract his reign, in the sense that one will be up, one will be down. It will be as if you want to split sheep. That he just decided to went for those that are not in a sheep and nothing personal. Although he was struggling with the word whether spectacular be personal. That guy is so funny. Ebuka moved to Kim, and this time around he asked Kim, why is it that although you're giving Cross attention, you still go back to Pere asking him why he's avoiding you, why he's not giving you time, attention and all that? And Kim said, well, that this house, people has been talking that he usually go and check up on Pere, being that he knows Pere, she knows Pere and Cross individually. this girl and her answers, that she knows them individually. So while she's with Cross, she'll still go and check up on Pere. And being that the house is somehow people have been talking lately, she just wanted to check up on Pere and make sure he's okay and everything is okay. He's not paying ears to the whole gossip in the house. Up next, and Ebuka asked Doyin that last night when you were having a conversation with Alex, that you said you really want Ebuka to ask you this question, that you will have something to tell Venita. And Doyin went fire for fire. Doyin said yes, that she wants to tell Venita that she's so mean, and that being that she's old, there are characters that is not expected of her, that she's too old to be mean. Hey, wahala. That she thrives on chaos. That once Venita is not cool with you, she will go ahead to recruit more people to hate you. And while at this, Venita was just shocked. Doyin said that Venita should have Adekunle to thank, that if not for being in a ship, she must have probably been out of this show, being that she's so wicked to be on this show. One thing we must all agree by now is that if Doyin wants to say it to your face, she will do it. Venita self no see this one coming. Venita with her mouth self didn't see Doyin coming. Anyways, after that, eviction happened and Kim got evicted. If there's anything funny about Kim's eviction is how the two men in her life, or rather should I say the two eligible bachelors, waited for the rest of the housemates to hug her before they went to give her the final hug, and then she left the house. Coming on stage, Kim said that what she has with Cross is as genuine as everything. That being that she has known Cross for 6 years, although she never knew Cross had this kind of feeling for her, but then she's ready to see how it goes outside of the house. And when Ebuka asked, what about Pere? she started laughing, saying, I don't know. Funny enough, it was during Kim's highlights that we got to see that Kim kissed Pere. No wonder Ebuka was asking her that question of, going to meet Pere, going to meet Cross, because Kayode not show us that part. Cameraman did not show us this particular part too.
She wasn't a ship, she'll be out of the show by now. I think she owes Adekunle a very big thank you to still be on the show.
Take your time.
1.
All the best to Kim. She said we should expect her travel TV show, and then she'll be going into hosting Kim's Secrets and the rest of it. Good luck to Kim. Coming back, and a second eviction happened, and Doyin got evicted. I'm really happy that Doyin got the chance to pour out her heart towards Venita, because lately her diary session has been revolving around, Venita, how she feels bad on what Venita does to her. And I guess by now she'll be satisfied that she got to talk to Venita, and this time around on a live show. It choke. Coming on stage, Ebuka asked her that last time you were on this show, you complained about not having genuine friends, and this time again you're complaining of same thing. What could be the problem? And she said, Ebuka, I think it's my mouth. And Ebuka was like, oh, you decided to own it with your full chest? And she said, yes, that is her mouth, though. Her mouth is too blunt, and we all can agree to that. And when Ebuka asked her, who could you say are your genuine friends in the house, she made mention of Alex, Ceec, and when Ebuka asked of Ilebaye, she said she's not sure. And to even think that Ilebaye was the one that broke into tears when her name was mentioned as the next evicted housemate. Anyways, what's next for Doyin? She made mention of her podcast that she will be changing. Instead of Doyin's Corner, she will change it to Let's Have a Discussion. And she said she's open to influencing, hosting, and every other thing that comes with it. Good luck to Doyin. We'll definitely miss you. You gave us content. You trended from day one to the end. Now, back to our residential couple. Ebuka decided to stir the tea a little bit. And Ebuka was like asking Adekunle, when Venita had a conversation with Ceec, that you didn't find that comfortable, you were reacting to that. That was your reaction based on the letter you found in your corner. And Adekunle said, yes, it's contributed to that. And when Ebuka, Venita was shocked to hear about a letter. And Ebuka went ahead to ask Adekunle, who do you think wrote that letter? And Adekunle said initially he was suspecting Kim, being that Kim is the only one that calls him bad boy text. But then on a second thought, he said Ceec. And Ebuka turned to Ceec like, did you write a letter to Adekunle? And Ceec said what? That in this house, they see Adekunle. Ceec get bad mouth too. Ceec said she doesn't see Adekunle in this house. And Ceec said maybe it's Doyin, being that Doyin wrote a letter, handed me and Alex a letter and asked us to read it when she eventually leaves the house. But Ebuka said no, that this Adekunle's letter has been there since Adekunle received it 3 nights or 4 nights ago. And then Adekunle said that why he didn't want to tell Venita about the letter is that he doesn't know if someone was playing a prank on him or whether it's genuine. That what the letter says is that what you and Venita have is just a facade, that we can't wait to meet outside of the house and know you more. After that, Ebuka moved to Pere, asking Pere that you and Mercy exchanged kisses in the dance hall, and after when you both came in, you followed her to a corner to get more. See, the cameraman needs to be lashed too. Anyways, Pere was trying to, say, oh, me and Mercy, we are just cool. And Ebuka said, cool, you're just getting to meet her, B.
Venita is a facade and they can't wait to meet me outside.
8 weeks later, you're just cool. You just saw her.
Anyways, Ebuka helped Pere's memory by even telling him that while you were doing that, Ilebaye was stopping you from kissing Mercy. That he doesn't really want to talk about the kiss thing, because anytime he calls someone out for the whole kissing thing, that you all go about it the whole week, dragging him like, Ebuka will say, I kiss this person, I kiss this person. With the show coming to an end, Adekunle handed Venita this letter, and can you believe Venita took this letter to the kitchen side to actually burn it? And Adekunle was like, no, you can't burn something in Biggie's house. And she told this letter and then headed outside to go discard them. Meanwhile, how the viewers voted, honestly, this is shocking. Who could have thought Whitemoney, a whole ex-winner? Just to tell you that you cannot predict this game. You can't. Things are changing. The dynamics are no longer the same. Can you imagine like Ilebaye didn't even appear here? You see, just to tell you that anything can happen this season. So anytime your fave is up, don't even assume. Just start voting, be pouring in votes. While Ceec is not finding the whole letter thing funny, she said whenever it's her turn or whenever she's in a case, it's been prolonged. And she doesn't find it funny that she's human. She has feelings. Nobody should draw her into what she did not do. Meanwhile, earlier on this evening before the show started, Venita and Adekunle just received one strike each for obstructing Biggie's camera and blocking the sound from their mic as well. So the video was played where they were in the private restroom. That's the restroom outside of the house. You know, discussions were made. We were seeing their legs, but we didn't get to see the rest of the show. You know, and we couldn't pick what they were discussing, although we could hear sounds. And Biggie said they read the rule before getting in here. So for obstructing Big Brother's team from knowing what's going on, the both of them got a strike each. And Venita was like, no, she doesn't like that video, that it was edited and painted in a way that is not good for a mother. But anyways, thank God that her legs were showing. At least people will know that is not what they think. On the other hand, she was also blaming Adekunle for being the one that suggested they go in there, you know, to have a discussion, shower, or whatever. But sure, she go explain Tayasha as if there is no day. Pere and Doyin also got strikes each for the fight that happened. Doyin for being violent, because violence can come a form of provocation, and Pere as well for breaking Big Brother's property, you know, going hard and not holding his emotions. Anyways, we know that content will choke this week, with all that Ebuka has said. You know, Venita now guessing, oh, was it really Doyin that wrote a letter to Adekunle? Anyways, let's see how this week goes. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Please do not forget to comment, like, and share. Have a lovely evening. Bye.
The hope is to die. I'm putting on a corset.
I think it's Doyin actually, Ebuka, because she also gave me, Alex and I a letter.